Dave Scandaliato, and since 1998, I've been the very proud owner of MeatPotatoes.com. And I'm here right now to do the Tuesday, February the 11th, 2020 NBA Pro Basketball Against the Spread Pickup Show. I'm just going to tackle one game on today's program, game 579-580, and the Los Angeles Clippers. They're going to go on the road to play the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going to do my against the spread wagering selection of this matchup. About 3 or 4 minutes or so from now. But first off, you want to get the MeatMan's number one play for Tuesday's basketball against the spread wagering action. It's $15. It's guaranteed to win. Well, I'm going to give you Wednesday's number one play absolutely free. Text the word ONE to 94253. The MeatMan's number one play for Tuesday's basketball against the spread wagering action is $15, and it's guaranteed to win. Well, I'm going to send you Wednesday's number one play absolutely free. Text the word ONE to 94253. Now, what are the MeatMan's number one play for Tuesday's basketball against spread wagering action? $15, guaranteed to win. I'm going to give you Wednesday's number one play absolutely free over the phone. No problem, Cap. I got my own personal toll-free number that I'm literally going to have until the day I die. It's 1-833-MeatMan. That's how you talk directly with me. Las Vegas-based professional handicapper Dave Scandaliato. 1-833-MeatMan. I'm going to release the number one play for Tuesday's basketball against the spread wagering action, 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:15 p.m. Pacific Time. If you purchase the MeatMan's number one play on Sunday, you will get the number one play for Tuesday. You do not have to buy the MeatMan's number one play. You bought the number one play on Sunday. I'm going to send you the number one play for Tuesday. $15 for everybody else, guaranteed to win. But I'm going to send you the next day's number one play absolutely free. Text the word ONE to 94253. Take Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. You want to pay with your debit, your credit card? You don't have to get a MeatMan your credit card information over the phone. I'm going to send you an invoice to your email box. See how that works, Cap? When you put the phone number, you type in 94253. When you put the text message, you put the word ONE. It's that easy, Cap. My number one play for Tuesday's basketball against the spread wagering action. I'm going to release it at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:15 p.m. Pacific Time. It's guaranteed to win. I'm going to give you Wednesday's number one play absolutely free. Text the word ONE to 94253. Couple of things on this. Make sure you subscribe to Dave Scandaliato's YouTube channel. That way you never miss any of the MeatMan's YouTube videos. Make sure you subscribe to Dave Scandaliato's YouTube channel. Now, you don't want to subscribe to Dave Scandaliato's YouTube channel? Hey, Cap. You like watching the MeatMan's YouTube videos? Hey, brother. Let's go to the homepage of my website, MeatPotatoes.com. That is the internet home of Dave the MeatMan Scandaliato, www.meatpotatos.com, meatandpotatoes.com. Right. Tuesday night NBA Pro Basketball. And the Los Angeles Clippers. They're going to go on the road to play the Philadelphia 76ers. The line of this game at Chris Bookmaker, where the line originated, it opened the Los Angeles Clippers a 1-point road favorite. Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates, they still got it at 1. The Los Angeles Clippers, a 1-point road favorite. Just about everybody else out there has it at a picking. Pinnacle has the Philadelphia 76ers, a 1-point home favorite. So Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates, that's the line the MeatMan uses. They got it the Clippers -1. Pinnacle has the Sixers -1. I'm looking forward to waking up in the morning to see who wins the fight, man. It's a good fight. Pinnacle versus Chris Bookmaker. Where the line originates. I'm wondering which way it's going to go. I'm looking forward to it. That's where everybody else is picking. That's where everybody else is picking. One big boy is -1. The other big boy has the other team -1. Everybody else says, well, we'll just put her in the picket. We'll get up in the morning and And that's how we make the lines. Remember, most sports books out there, and when I say most, I'm talking 95+%. All they do is copy the point spreads of Chris Bookmaker. Where the line originates, or they might use Pinnacle lines. I can tell you right now. Nobody at Pinnacle or Chris goes on, whatever, who knows, man, nobody from Pinnacle or Chris goes on the Boyd Gaming line to see what Bob Scucci's doing over there at the Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about that. Guys get to the office at the Orleans or the Gold Coast and all that, and they see what Chris Bookmaker has and all that. They just put up the exact same thing. And that's the end of that. That's the end of that. Oh, yeah, don't ever kid yourself, Cap. If you think anybody out here in Las Vegas is making a point spread, you are sadly mistaken. It is an absolute bozo of a clown thought out here. They would never allow anybody out here in Las Vegas to set a point spread. Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates, they put it out. Pinnacle puts out a line, and everybody else basically copies what they have. Don't ever forget it. Why do you think all the lines are always the same? You think every sports book out there has the exact same type bets and the exact same percentages bet on each team and all that? Of course not. One place moves the point spread, and everybody else follows. Pretty piss poor. But you know what? That's what the sports books out here in Las Vegas do, man. Ain't nobody out here got nothing, Cap. Ain't nobody out here got nothing. There's not one human being out here in Las Vegas that's allowed to make any kind of point spread. They copy what Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates, has, and they go see what Pinnacle's got, and then they form their opinion. Now, anything. You can change. Looking forward to seeing where the line's going to go. So we're just going to use Pickett right here, because that's about it. Anyway, look at me, man. Remember this. If you don't win, I don't win. I'm not one of these kind of guys that will ever take credit for anything. If I know you lost, I know how the game works, man. You got a lot of people who go, oh, you should have got that early. You should have got that late. You should have did it. No. If you don't win, I don't win. Simple as that. I work for you. Remember that. The MeatMan works for you. Remember that. Every dollar that the MeatMan gets comes from you. I don't get nothing, Cap. MeatMan ain't got no trust fund. MeatMan never inherited no money. When my millionaire grandmother died, I didn't get nothing. My mother inherited all the money. She went out and bought Mercedes, took trips to Europe and all that. She didn't give me squat. Not a cent. Not 1 cent. Not 1 penny. Not 1 penny. Nobody had a MeatMan nothing. Not a thing. When my great-grandmother died, Granny, my hero in life. When I grow up, when the MeatMan grows up into a full-blown adult, a lot of people are going to meet me, you're 50 years old, Cap. But Granny lived to be 95, my great-grandmother. When I grow up, I want to be like Granny. When Granny died, my Granny, she worked for Sears when Sears first opened. And when Granny died, she was a millionaire. And she had one kid. Mimi. Mimi and Granny, Cap. That's my two heroes, Mimi and Granny. Granny worked at Sears. She had one kid, Mimi. And Mimi inherited all the money. And Mimi gave us $2,000 each. Mimi had four grandkids. I got a brother who's a total loser. My brother's a total loser. Just not to get off what I'm talking about here. My brother Sam is a total loser. If you don't believe me, ask his ex-wife, man. She was cheating on him from the day they got married, Cap. You're talking about a bimbo, man. Woo! That woman that he married, woo! My brother's a total loser. She was cheating on him for years. Nobody would tell him. They all told me. I hadn't talked to my brother in 10 years. But after the 10th call that I got, hey, MeatMan, how you doing? Ring, the MeatMan can help you. Yeah, MeatMan, you got a brother? Yeah, why? What you gonna tell me his wife's cheating on him? Yeah, I know. Why don't y'all call and tell him? Nobody ever bothered to call and tell a guy. That's what the total loser is. When you got people, not one human being, I mean, the whole city knew. The whole city knew, but she knew, hey, there ain't nobody likes this guy. The only person that I didn't talk to my brother in 10 years. And I picked the phone up and said, man, you're making me look like a fool, man. You're making me look stupid, okay? I don't want you to take this the wrong way. But, you know, I got a last name I'm trying to uphold, Cap, and you're making me look real bad, man. You got to tell this bro you're married to cut it out. Oh, is he a loser? My brother's losing his hair. He's got no money, and obviously he's no good in bed. He's talking about, that's like the triple crown of being a total loser. So, oh, boy. Oh, man. The MeatMan's the descendant of white trash, man. Don't ever forget that. I'm the descendant of white trash. The MeatMan is a descendant of white trash. It's terrible, man. When my grandmother died, Mimi, my mother, she was a single child. She inherited the whole $1 million+ She kept all the money for herself. Herself. Who does that? The single biggest act of greed the MeatMan has ever seen in his entire life. And, man, I'm telling you, the fruit don't fall from the tree, man. My brothers and sisters are pure white trash, man. When you look up white trash dictionary, I mean, I am so thankful that I am not white trash, man. I am so thankful. You know, I go to church every week. Everybody knows the MeatMan. I haven't been Mass in 20 years. I haven't missed Mass in 20 years. And I'm not going to lie to everybody. I've never gotten down to the pew and thank the Lord that I'm not white trash, but he knows it. Don't ever kid yourself, man. The Lord knows. The Lord knows that the MeatMan doesn't want to be white trash, and through the grace of God, Cap, I ain't gonna lie to everybody. Even though the MeatMan was surrounded by white trash his whole life, through the grace of God, I turned out a halfway decent human being. I worked for you. Remember that. I worked for you. MeatMan's never been given nothing in his life. Nothing. Not a thing. The MeatMan works for you. If you don't win, I don't win. You will never hear the MeatMan taking credit for a win if I know you lost. If I know you lost, some kind of way I give out the pick -5 and the spread goes to -10, and I know what the spread went to, and the game lands 7-8, I'm not going to ask you to give me the thumbs up and we're going to cheer and all that. If you don't win, the MeatMan doesn't win. But I don't know where we left off at here. Get the Philadelphia 76ers. They're going to play also the Los Angeles Clippers. We're going to use a Pickett on the point spread. We're going to use Pickett on the point spread. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Philadelphia 76ers here at home in a Pickett situation. I mean, this Philadelphia 76ers team, this is a goofy team. Their last 9 games, 5 of them on the road, 0-5. They're 0-5. 0-5. Their last 5 games on the road. But they're 4-0 at home. They're 4-0 at home. The Sixers only have 2 losses at home the whole year. They're the best home team in the NBA. Now, this is Kawhi Leonard and the Philadelphia 76ers' first time meeting since that Game 7 when Kawhi Leonard shot that ball over the baseline with no time left, an off-balance shot, and that put the Toronto Raptors in a nice round of the playoffs and all that. Believe me, I like betting games like this. It's a revenge game. Remember, the Philadelphia 76ers, they don't have nothing against the Toronto Raptors. It was the Toronto Raptors that won the game. But everybody knows, look, all Kawhi Leonard, he was a rent-a-center. Remember rent-a-center? Remember rent-a-center? We like in New Orleans, we had a rent-a-center. And all the black people, they would rent something. And instead of paying $400 for it, they'd pay $5,000 a year. Rent-a-center, Cap. In New Orleans. They rented Kawhi Leonard. The Philadelphia 76ers, they ain't worried about those stinking Toronto Raptors. It's Kawhi Leonard. They want revenge on Kawhi Leonard. They don't want revenge on the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors is the Toronto Raptors. He just played there 1 year. Kawhi Leonard just played there 1 year. They want revenge on Kawhi. Here it is, Cap. Tuesday night. Can the Philadelphia 76ers get revenge on Kawhi Leonard. This is going to be a good game right here, Cap. It's going to be a good game right here. It's going to be a good basketball game. The Philadelphia 76ers, they want revenge on Kawhi Leonard so bad because let me tell you something. Very possible that the Sixers and Kawhi Leonard might meet again in the playoffs. This time it would have to be in the NBA Finals because one team's in the Eastern Conference and one team's in the Western Conference. This is a big game right here. The Philadelphia 76ers, they can't win on the road to save their life. I mean, the last 5, 0-5. 0-5. But at home, they've been the nuts. The Clippers do have double-digit losses on the road this year. So the Clippers, look, man, they're a good team, and of course they rest a lot, this and that, and, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they hardly ever play together, or this, that, and the other thing. So I've taken all that into consideration. And the number one reason I'm going to take the Philadelphia 76ers on Tuesday night, revenge. The revenge factor. I'm taking a revenge factor. This is the total revenge factor. I'm just going to take the revenge factor from last year's Eastern Conference playoffs. The Philadelphia 76ers have revenge on their mind on Tuesday night. And nobody made more money last year in the NBA playoffs than the MeatMan betting on Kawhi Leonard. Half the people who watch the MeatMan's YouTube videos, y'all didn't even know who Kawhi Leonard was till I started talking about him. But I'm betting against my boy Tuesday night. I'm going to take the Sixers. It's a picket game. Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates, they got the Sixers getting one. Pinnacle's got the Sixers laying one. Everybody else is in a picket waiting to see which way the two big dogs in the sports betting industry is going to go. Chris and Bookmaker are sports books. The MeatMan is a handicapper. And the handicapper is going to take the Sixers. The Philadelphia 76ers. Put the MeatMan down. I'm going to take the Philadelphia 76ers on Tuesday night, pick it at home. And I could be getting one at Chris Bookmaker where the line originates. But remember, if you don't win, the MeatMan doesn't win. All right, now, how about another pick for the MeatMan? This one sent straight to your text message inbox on your phone. It's a complimentary service. Offer this to everybody who watches my YouTube videos. You have to opt in. You text the word MeatMan. My nickname, MEATMAN, to 94253. When you put the phone number, you type in 94253. When you put the text message, you put the word MeatMan, MEATMAN. It's that easy, Cap. I wish I could tell you I was on absolute fire with the text message thing, but to be honest with everybody, I've been an absolute tank. But I keep all the records listed below. Because even though I'm losing right now, I do believe in myself. And I believe by the end of the year, not only going to be on the plus side, but we're going to be up a significant amount of money. Remember, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Get on the MeatMan's free premium picks text message list and get text message plays sent right to your inbox. Now, when you originally sign up, you're going to get a welcoming text. And on that welcoming text, there's going to be a 702 phone number. You're going to get a phone call from that exact same 702 phone number. That's my man, Rich. Rich is going to call and confirm you're 21 years old. Rich is going to call and confirm it was you that opted into the MeatMan's free premium picks text message list. And yeah, he might try to say the number one play today, $15 guaranteed to win, or I'm going to give you the next day's number one play absolutely free. You're not obligated to buy anything for the MeatMan. Answer the phone, be nice to Rich, confirm it was you that opted in, confirm you're 21 years old, listen to the sales pitch, and away you go. It's a complimentary service. Offer this to everybody who watches my YouTube videos. You only got to opt in one time, and you're on for life. You can opt out at any time, and you'll never get another text message from the MeatMan ever again. And if you want to see a picture of the guy that's going to call you, just go to my website, eaterpotatoes.com. Richie's one of the handicappers up there. My man, the Silver Fox, Rich Vallis, is on absolute fire in the NBA. You want to get some of Rich's NBA plays for Tuesday? When he calls you, ask him for a ball game. He's not scared. Complimentary service. Offer this to everybody who watches my YouTube videos. But you have to opt in. The way you do it, you text the word MeatMan, mine, MEATMAN, to 94253.